Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Eric Guschelbauer and I'm delighted to welcome you to this presentation. As the product manager of our governance, risk and compliance suite, I have the great pleasure of sharing our vision of ADOGRC with you. Here at BOC, we consider GRC to be a key success factor of sustainable corporate management. Because one thing that is for sure, the only constant is change. All businesses are facing new challenges and developments on a daily basis. Change has become a constant companion of companies all over the world. That makes managing change the core challenge for a modern and successful business. But what are the influencing factors that drive change into our business? I would like to divide these drivers into three categories. First, there are regulatory requirements, which we must comply with. They include legislation as well as the related standards and norms. We have to review and assess these regulations in order to derive proper measures for their implementation. Second, I see external influences. Among them are general developments and trends on the market, but also new technologies or aspects of politics, society, and the environment. The third and final category covers internal topics. They include the corporate strategy, your business and customer relations, but also your staff. All these drivers, they have one thing in common. They directly impact the core of your business. This core, it consists of three elements. First, the processes. The processes define what we do and how we do it. In this way, processes describe the added value that we create as a company. The processes are followed by the resources needed for implementation. Representing everything that we use, I added the IT systems to the slide. Finally, I would like to name what makes an organization truly unique. It's people. To be successful and thriving as an organization, we need to offer our employees the best possible working conditions and structures. So, the question is, how can we manage change in an orderly manner and without descending into chaos? To do this, let's build a protective wall around the core of our business. This will help us to gain the necessary distance that we need to act. It will also help us to welcome change in a proactive and controlled manner. But how do we succeed in building such a protective wall? The answer is governance, risk, and compliance. In my opinion, GRC encapsulates the most important management domains of a modern and resilient business. GRC helps us to ensure that all business activities run smoothly, in line with our objectives, and in compliance with the law. In this context, governance represents the management by means of defined guidelines. They cover everything from the company's objectives, the processes for implementation, until the required resources. Risk management helps us to deal with known and unknown risks. It is critical to deal with risks at an early stage, both consistently and intentionally. This can be done with the help of proper risk mitigation strategies or by planning in advance for any risk occurrence. Lastly, compliance refers to meeting all internal and external requirements. Again, this includes legislation, guidelines, norms, but also standards. With this, we have now defined what our protective wall should look like, but we need proper management systems to build it. To make the big picture tangible for us, we need different building blocks. They cover everything from operational risk management and internal control to data protection and incident management. They help us to break down the concept of GRC into pieces that we can implement one by one. Everyone who is involved contributes to this big picture. Yet, the full potential is only revealed when we look beyond our own horizon. Businesses are proven to have the greatest success when they link governance, risk, and compliance all together. On the next slide, you will find some typical questions related to GRC. They point out crystal clear why these topics cannot be treated as silos. I, for one, think we're all familiar with questions like the ones on the slide. To answer them, we all need the same information, even though we look at the information from different angles. The main objective of GRC is to ensure transparency and security within the business. In other words, the right people must have the right information at the right time. And now it's the time to give you a glimpse into ADOGRC. I want to highlight how the right tool can help you in answering these questions already today. As a process or application manager, I always want to have an overview of the assets that I'm responsible for, an overview of the risks that affect my assets, and of course, an overview of the controls and other means that are in place to tackle the risks. With the metrics you see, you have exactly this information always readily at hand. It already provides answers to the most common questions like, where do risks occur? Which controls do we use? Where do they take place? And of course, who is responsible for them? Let's look at it from a risk manager's perspective. They need an always up-to-date overview of their portfolio. Proper analysis and reports help them to easily understand the current status. With this, they see immediately where the shoe pinches, and as a result, they can derive the right countermeasures. Everyone involved must be able to access information and understand its context. The context results from the network, and it can be seen at the top of the screenshot. This helps us to understand how an element fits into the business and what dependencies exist. The current status can be seen directly in the center. Using a color scale, we can easily read upon the latest assessment information. At the bottom, we see the performance over time. This tells us at a glance whether the measures taken have had the desired effect. Did we succeed in reducing a risk, or were we able to increase the performance of a control? Planning ahead is crucial for success, especially regarding time and resources. To do this, we need to understand dependencies and sequences. Of course, this applies to both chronological and logical sequences. An overview of status and progress is the basis for an effective planning and controlling. A tailor-made and comprehensive report helps us to comply with all internal and external requirements. It points out which rules and regulations apply to which parts of our business. Furthermore, it could as well include an assessment of the current maturity level. As a result, any need for action becomes immediately apparent. You have now seen for yourself. Everyone benefits from being part of the big picture. Connection and dependencies become visible, which increases the overall transparency. This directly results in better business decisions. But where to start? To put it in a nutshell, it is up to you. You decide where you want to start. Typically, our clients start with topics that are based on processes, risks, controls, and initiatives. Yet, further management domains and their associated roles are also onboarded with ease. I'm thinking here of IT risks, audits and incidents, but also of chances and opportunities. Wherever you start, integration is only one aspect of successful GRC. GRC must be an integral part of your corporate culture. This includes everything from documentation and evaluation to reporting and continuous improvement. Only then will you be able to take full advantage of an integrated management system. Only when all management domains work hand in hand, only then the whole becomes greater than the sum of its parts. Integrated GRC rewards you with cross-functional insights as well as with an eye-opening trend analysis. Furthermore, an integrated GRC eliminates the need for time-consuming data collection, data processing, and data analysis. As a result, you free up time and resources. And yet, the right tool offers way more than a central repository. For more than 15 years, ADOGRC is the perfect tool to kickstart your GRC initiatives, from internal control, risk management, and audits to a fully integrated management system. The tool and your scenarios both mature and evolve together with your business. Start small, grow continuously, integrate smoothly. With ADOGRC, you avoid management silos and benefit from a single source of truth. Our smart workflows and strong analytic capabilities ensure efficient task management that helps to further increase transparency and to drive organizational development. But ADOGRC is so much more than just software. Together with Adonis and ADOIT, ADOGRC is a key component of the BOC Management Office. Yes, end-to-end integration of governance, risk, and compliance is crucial for your sustainable success. But so is also the interplay with business process management and enterprise architecture management. We at BOC would be more than happy to support you in introducing these management domains to your business. You will benefit from both our specialist know-how and our years of hands-on experience. You have seen how ADOGRC helps you to establish a shared knowledge base. You have also seen how every single person, every single role benefits from a central repository. And yet, integration must go further, far and beyond the horizon of ADOGRC. Already today, many of our clients connect ADOGRC with their enterprise portal, for example, Atlassian Confluence. Just as often, our link to Microsoft's Office package is being used, be it to create individual reports, to further process data in Excel, or to share contents via MS Teams. That being said, we want to share our knowledge and expertise. You might want to take a look at our series of free articles that cover all aspects of the 3 lines of defense. Or you could check out the broad variety of talks and presentations that are available on demand. There are also many case studies and field reports available next to contents from our clients and partners. Among them are, for example, the Austrian Post, Helvetia, or PwC. Finally, at the end of my presentation, I would like to share an outlook with you because our journey has only just begun. Governance, risk, and compliance are already major topics in today's markets, but they will become even more important in the future. With this comes the fact that requirements will increase and become even more complex. That is why it is absolutely crucial to have the right partner and the right tool at your side. It would be a pleasure for us to assist you on this journey. To ensure a bright future for both our existing and new clients, we are focusing on the following areas as we continue to develop ADOGRC. ADOGRC becomes your one-stop shop for everything related to governance, risk, and compliance. No matter which method, maturity level, or regulatory requirement is needed today or tomorrow. Thanks to the modular design of ADOGRC, you will be able to easily adapt ADOGRC to the needs of your business. To succeed, we need each and everyone pulling together. In other words, user experience and integration are the keys to success. We will take GRC straight to your people, no matter where or how they work. Be it completing tasks using the web client, a mobile app, or a messenger. Or to check the portfolio status in your company portal. Or sharing tasks and contents via Teams. When it comes to results and performance, time is of the essence. We will help you fast-track your initiatives and reduce your time to value. We provide you with ways and means to build upon your already existing contents. Or you can start right away by using our reference catalogs and templates. This will give you a decisive head start. In this way, you will master every challenge that is up to come. In summary, I would like to say that GRC is not meant solely for documentation and retrospective. GRC is not meant to be considered after decisions were made. No, GRC is meant to enable you to make better decisions. In this way, GRC helps you to increase the agility, sustainability, and the resilience of your business. This already brings me to the end of my presentation. Hopefully, I could spark your interest. I consider my presentation a success if you from now on refer to GRC as a key success factor that helps your business thrive. For one, I cannot wait to see our vision of ADOGRC come to life. Finally, please make sure to take a look at the agenda of our summit. There are many more inspiring presentations waiting for you. Let me share a brief outlook. Deloitte will present the biggest challenges regarding an internal control system. Allianz Technology gives you an exclusive insight in their IT risk management. And lastly, the Austrian Post will talk about risk-oriented audit reviews. Wherever your journey will take you, I kindly thank you for your interest, and I'm already looking forward to welcoming you again soon. Have a good day. Goodbye.